here, back for another update. Let's take a look at XRP over here. And XRP is looking very good. It's just chopping around within this pennant before we have continuation to the upside. It shouldn't be much longer until we see that full breakout towards the last all-time high, sitting at around $3.30. When we come down here to the hourly time frame, it looks like we're just forming a triangle pattern, right? You have your 3 down in your A, like this. You have your 3 up in your B, 3 down in your C, 3 up in your D. And it looks like when we zoom in here a little, it looks like we still have a little bit more upside to go. Right over here. You see, because within this D wave, we need, within this C of our D wave, we need one more wave up. You see we have 4 waves here. 1, 2, 3. Then you have your A, B, C for your 4. And it's just going to chop around here. And then it's likely going to come up. It's going to grind here within this smaller pennant and then have a push up to 2.5570. And then you see the retrace from there toward any of these fibs. So at 2.4246, 2.3443, and 2.2782 would be the point of interest after this region gets hit over here. Now, in the case where we go above 2.5570, then it's very likely that the correction is done, and then instead of this being a triangle, this is just a W, X, and Y, instead of a B, C, D, E, like that, where we have one more wave down and then we blast off. But it's looking good so far for one more move to the upside here, to around the 2.5570 region, 2.5826 region, and that would be the 786, the 78.6% fib, measured from our December 17th high down to our December 20th low. Okay, so this is what I think with XRP, is just chopping around here within this wedge. Do not sell your spot bags right now, as there is still more upside to be seen. And we can see these types of patterns, but just on a smaller time frame throughout the whole entire uptrend. For example, over here, see, all you have to do is look for any shared areas of resistance, like for example over here, right? Over here, and every time we broke out of it, I can show you. Right here, right here. And if we just remove this one, we have something very similar. You see that just on a bigger time scale. See, this lasted so far. This has lasted 31 days, so almost a month of consolidation. So think of how much pent-up energy is within this pennant over here. Okay, or even over here. Okay, very simple analysis. All you have to do is look for shared levels of resistance, place a trend line on there. As soon as it breaks, then you take the trade, right? And we're seeing something like that over here. It hasn't broke the trend line yet, but it's very likely it's going to do that. So after we come to around this region here and finish up this D wave, I think it's going to come down toward any of these retracements here before we see another pivot to the upside for our next impulsive wave. Now, what we can do to find the targets for the breakout is we can just take a simple fib from the highest recorded price within this month-long consolidation down to the low, and take a look at it on the linear scale. We'll take a look at the 2.618, 4.236, 1.618, 1.382, and let's not forget the 3.618 either. And we can also add the 4.618 in there as well. And I also like the 1.786 fib, because I notice in crypto that we always go to the 1.618, but we always overshoot it by a bit. So we end up going to the 1.786, just something I've noticed over the years. And we can also add some other fibs in there as well, just so you guys are fully informed on all of the upcoming targets. Okay, so right here, we would be targeting the 3.382 to 3.618. Okay, so the $5 region as a major point of interest. And then you have the 4.236 and the 4.618 over here. Okay, so we would be looking at, we can also do the 2.618 as well, but more of the major targets is $5 and above. Okay, and we would be looking, if you were to just buy in right now, if you were to just YOLO in right now, that would be about 147% gain towards the 4.236. What we can also do is you could just take a fib from this high over here back in 2021 down to the low in January 2023. And when we take a look here, we can see let me do it like this. We can see here that the inverse of the 702 is around the 745 region. So if you've been in XRP for a long time, you'll know that the 702 retracement always works. We'll always see a we'll always see a huge pivot off the 702. Now the inverse of the 702 would be the 170.2% fib. You just add a 1 in front of it. Right? In front of the dot, you just add a 1 and we get 745 right here. So around this region, right, is where you would want to start laddering out. Like as we approach the $10 to $13 region, you'd want to start laddering out here. But the targets will definitely change as the price develops, right? So you want to stay updated with that. So click the link in the description below to join the Discord right here. So this is the Discord. You guys get access to all of these charts over here. I can do analysis on everything. And you guys can also ask me any question you want. You see how all these people are asking me questions? So yeah, definitely join the Discord if you haven't done so you guys can stay up to date with XRP and all of your other favorite coins that you guys have. But this is the analysis so far. We're really close to the next parabolic advance. So definitely stay tuned. And hope to see you guys all there in the Discord. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.